Hello. Welcome to a completely. We're already off to an amazing start, I see. Welcome to a completely irrelevant Blend video that I just wanted to make because I can make it. I'm gonna move this over here. Got a better view of the underside of this trampoline. New Furblend recording angle just dropped. No, wait, come on, it's too good to view. There we go. Get out of here, you're spoiling the video. I want to talk about some trucks, some fire trucks. I want to talk about these because they're interesting. I want to talk about the imported and non-imported versions of these Volvo fire trucks. You can see there, might notice a difference already here. The internals are the same, pretty much. They're effectively the same. Aside from that, you can see this one actually has the name of the company and model number and whatnot. Pick this one up at Goodwill. This one has a more generic, the company logo is covered up by an import sticker, and it's significantly more generic on the side here. I want to talk about the differences between these two, because they're actually quite interesting. So let's start with the original non-imported version. These could potentially also be older and newer versions, I'm unsure. I'm going to turn this one on.
Let's go! Out of my way! Let's go!
That just loops. Now this one has a significantly more generic chip. This one is also, for some reason, a lot louder, and the switch feels like it has 3 positions. No, actually, the switch is just stuck. Never mind. Yeah, so really interesting. You can tell sort of what's on the sides of these, judging by their just general. I've got another one actually as well. Hold on, real quick. Here's the third one. I got this one out of Value Village. It's absolutely like the most generic thing in existence. Again, this is the more generic variant, and I just sort of used this one for parts. The bump and go has been removed by like an unknown entity. I don't know who, but the whole thing is absolutely trashed. I think the front is like caved in. Somehow I gotta get a battery out so I can demonstrate this one. If I'm not mistaken, this one has the same. If I'm not mistaken, this one has the same siren chips. The other two. You might also notice that this chip on the inside is interesting as well. It's sort of like a bubble blower looking chip. And you'd find a chinafake bubble blower, which could be where the chips are from. I don't know if this one has a working speaker. I'm going to say the answer to that is a profound no. However, I can set this down and attempt to connect the speaker wires to the speaker and see what it does. If that doesn't work, I've always got another speaker hanging around. Yeah, that speaker's cooked. But I believe it has the exact same chip, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have another speaker to test that with right now, but I'm pretty darn sure it has the exact same chip. So that begs the question, what's the inside of one of these look like? One of the non-generic variants. So we might check that out if I can find a screwdriver. If I can't find a screwdriver, then we'll probably not check it out. Okay, I've technically found a screwdriver. I just don't know if it will fit in the hole and unscrew the thing. It will not. But I'd imagine the chip inside of this one here, it's just got nothing on the front, and then on the back, it says HD-017 on the back there. So, try putting that model number into Epitoy, seeing if it comes up with a bubble blower or something, I don't know. I'm gonna try and find another screwdriver. Come on, there's gotta be one around here somewhere. I want to take this one apart and see. Oh yeah, I found one. Okay, we're gonna take this one apart. I haven't looked inside this one, and we're gonna see if it's any different internally from the more generic imported variant. And I believe this one actually has no sticker over the logo. So it could be that the sticker was, they both say LX183 on them. This could imply that the sticker was peeled off at some point, or there just never was a sticker on there to begin with, and these were imported by like different people, or these could just be older and newer variants like I mentioned. I don't know. I haven't done a significant amount of research on these. I'm just unscrewing some screws right now as we speak. But yeah, they all have like the exact same markings on the side and bottom. The molding is exactly the same. You know, pretty much identical except for that one print on the side and the chip, which is really interesting because we've got. It's really interesting because of many reasons, I'd say. The main one is, oh, and that screw's gone. It's fell inside of the truck. That's fun. That's very, very cool. Now I have to open it to get that screw out. Otherwise there's going to be a screw in my truck forever, which sounds like a euphemism for something. Oh, interesting. So these two holes here, this hole and this hole, are missing screws. Are they missing screws? Yeah, they're missing screws on the official one, too, so these holes are just not populated with anything. I wonder if this base belongs to, like, multiple chinafake fire trucks, and because there are two more holes right above those that are populated with screws, so I wonder if it has something to do with, like, the same bottom mold is used for both of them, and then, like, the standoffs for the top mold are different on, like, different variants. There aren't any up top here either. Are there? And are they present in that location? Nope, they're not present on the official one either, so yeah, it's got to be something to do with the molds, I'd assume. Yeah, and hold on, I gotta get the screws out. And would you look at that? If we open this one up, it's got this, you know, sort of generic chip that just does the lights, and then an actual, like, sound chip here for the speaker. Look at that. Unscrew this chip, see if it has the same markings on the bottom there. HD-019 was what the other one was, if I remember correctly. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And this one, XL4223. Does this have speaker pins? It does have speaker pins. So I wonder, actually, what those speaker pins go to. We might do a bit further investigation there at some point in time to see where the speaker pins on that go. This chip obviously has a screw hole, but they didn't screw it in because, you know, Chinafakes. Does this have any sort of model number? This one also says XL on it. No number after that, though. So, that is really interesting. because clearly these chips have been swapped around. So yeah, there's a little bit of a interesting chinafake thing for you. Aside from that, are there any differences in the motor colors of these two? Nope. Look, both motors with blue rims. The speakers, the markings on the speakers are different, but that can differ between various years and whatnot. The markings on the speakers can differ between years and, like, manufacturers, usually. There are a lot of companies that just manufacture standard chinafake speakers. That marking usually represents a manufacturer or a year or a date code or something, so a lot of times they're different. But yeah, I do want to hook up some wires to some stuff and see what sound that board outputs through its speaker terminals, if any. It might not even output any sound. The speaker terminals might just be not receiving anything from the chip. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this back together now because this is actually what I opened. I'm assuming. Oh, I gotta get this back together. It's done in a specific way where this hooks into a tab in the front here. God, I gotta get that tab aligned right. There we go. Yep, that's it. That's okay. Chinafakes. Okay, there we go. Closed it up. I'm gonna screw all the screws in and replace the three that fell out. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. We might do a further investigation into that speaker board. We probably won't. It probably doesn't do anything. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.